Hello everyone, I'm Keen47, aka Wolfkeen, and welcome to another edition of a Wolf Sports Special. Call of Duty Ghosts. The multiplayer reveal just happened today, and they gave us not only a multiplayer trailer, but a small little press conference about Call of Duty Ghosts, showing us its new features, its many features, what it's gonna offer, what are we gonna see for the new Call of Duty game when it comes out in November. So I'm going to talk about it bit by bit because I have some notes. I have some notes of the Call of Duty Ghost trailer, so I'm going to talk about it bit by bit. Now, the notes are on my computer, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to be looking at my computer a lot. So the first thing that they talked about, which was the first note I made, was that they have 30 new guns and a new class called the Marksman Rifle. I really can't comment on this because I didn't get to, check out any of these guns because, it's just a trailer. They didn't show us most of the guns, but most of them did look interesting. The ones that really looked interesting were the marksman rifles. If you want to know, the marksman rifle is a brand new weapon class that they're adding to the game. They're supposed to be these scopeless rifles that are supposed to be as powerful as like an assault rifle or a sniper rifle, depending on which one you want. And they're supposed to be like like the like the M10 or something, not the M10, like the M1 Grand and stuff like that. Single shot rifles that do a lot of damage, like the MK11 from Modern Warfare 3. So they have some rifles like that. I don't know what else they entail in the marksman rifle, but it's supposed to be a bridge between the sniper rifle and the assault rifle class. So very interesting. I've always been a fan of single shot rifles, so we'll see what happens. The next thing they announced was 7 new game modes, 2 of which I did take note of: Search and Rescue and Cranked. Basically, what Cranked is like, if you've seen the movie Crank, you would know, like, he can't stop moving or anything like that. Well, that's exactly what the game mode Cranked is. It's team deathmatch, but like this. When you kill someone, you become cranked, meaning you're faster, you reload faster, and you ADS faster. But there's a catch to this. In order for you to stay cranked, you need to keep killing opponents. If you don't kill someone within 30 seconds, you blow up. No joke. You blow up and die and lose the cranked ability, and you have to kill someone again to get cranked again to keep getting kills. The only way to gain points, I'm guessing, is by being cranked. So it's a different look on Team Deathmatch. And Search and Rescue is pretty much like Search and Destroy, only combined with Kill Confirm. Basically, Search and Destroy, you know how you're supposed to blow up an objective. If you die, you're out of the round. In Search and Rescue, when you kill someone, they drop a dog tag. If you kill an enemy and the enemy picks up that dog tag, they revive the player that died. So say I died and then one of my teammates picked up my tag, I get revived back into the game. But if an enemy picks up my tag, I'm out for the rest of the round. I don't know how to take this one because I'm not a big fan of Search and Destroy, so meh. Now here's this one that I really want to talk about. Create a soldier. You'll be able to customize your soldiers with 20,000 possibilities. There are 20,000 possibilities of customization. Not 20,000 ways to customize your soldier, but there are 20,000 different combinations that you can have to customize your soldier. You customize the helmet he wears, you customize the body armor he wears, you customize the camo that he wears, you customize how your character looks if you want him to be Caucasian, African American, Hispanic, or if you want him to be a female. Yeah, we can now have female soldiers. I think this is kind of a cool thing because I've always wanted customization in Call of Duty. I've always wanted my soldier to look the way I want him to look, not the way they tell me to look. Because to be frank, some of the soldiers in Call of Duty look really good, and sometimes I wish I would be on that team just so I could look that way. Like in Black Ops 2, I love being I love being the FBI because I love their tactical look, and I hate being the other group. So I would love to create a tactical soldier because I'm a big fan of tactics and stuff like that. So I would love to create like a tactical soldier with like a tactical helmet, tactical armor, make him look real special ops or something like that. But that's something, we'll see when it gets released. All right. The next thing that they talked about was you can build squads. can build squads of soldiers built for different situations, up to 10 soldiers. This is a little hard to explain. Instead of there being like create a class, you have create a soldier. So basically, like, you'll have 10 slots for 10 soldiers, and each of these soldiers wields a different weapon. So that's basically like creating your class. You're basically creating a soldier for each situation. Like, you have one soldier that has the assault rifle, one soldier that has the sniper rifle, one soldier that has the SMG, one soldier that has the marksman rifle, and the list keeps going. You're basically creating classes, but also creating a soldier. So basically, you're equipping this soldier, like the character that you're playing as now, with the weapon. So basically, you're allowed to create 10 soldiers, and each soldier can prestige. So with 10 soldiers, you have 10 levels of prestige. So there will be about 10 levels of prestige because you can prestige each soldier once, and you can keep everything after you prestige, which I think is a really cool thing. Next, 20 new kill streaks. Now I only know of one new kill streak, which is Juggernaut Maniac, which I think is going to be overpowered as hell if they expect you to get that. Juggernaut Maniac is basically you wear the Juggernaut armor and you have a death machine. So basically, it wasn't OP enough that you had the M60 as the Juggernaut. Now you have a freaking death machine that you can just spray people down with. Overpowered much? Levels change through time or player interaction. Kill streaks can also change the map. Yes, now they have destructible environments in this game. So one of the destructible environments they showed in the demo was this character blowing up the gas station and dropping, that top part of the gas station, like the top part of the gas station, dropping that right on top of a player and killing him, getting the points. And you can also blow holes in the wall or something like that. Like if I know someone's right next to the wall camping, I'm just gonna throw a C4, blow it up, and boom, I blow the wall and him up. I think this is definitely something I want because being a Battlefield 3 player, I love destructible environments. I love being able to take the environment apart piece by piece and being able to change it as, slowly change the map as things go. So while the map is changing, you have to change your strategies. So you're not able to employ the same strategies if, say, the map was destroyed by a kill streak or something like that. So that is something I would love to see. The cool thing is, the games will be playing on 60 frames per second on both the current and next generation consoles. This is a must because I know a lot of people complain that 30 frames per second is not enough. Well, on the current generation consoles and on the next generation consoles, they'll be running the game at 60 frames per second, which I think is a really good thing. That is great. They also said this is the biggest overhaul they've ever done to a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare. Apparently, like, they're saying this is the biggest overhaul they've done. They've changed the graphics, they've changed the gameplay idea, they've changed the sound design and everything. We'll see when the game actually gets released, but from what it's looking like they did change a lot. The point system is being replaced with a budget system. I have no clue about this because they didn't go too much into depth about it, so I'm gonna not talk about it. Strike packages return with assault support and specialists and no death streaks. I know a lot of people hated the support packages and stuff like that. Am I the only one who liked that? Am I the only one who liked support kill streaks? I mean, they say they got rid of the lethality of support kill streaks, thank God. But not a lot of people like support kill streaks too much. They liked assault, but they didn't like support. They felt like you shouldn't be rewarded for dying and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, there are different types of play styles. I mean, in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I like to play the support role, which is why I guess support kill streaks appeal to me. Setting down ballistics vests for my teammates, calling in UAVs, counter UAVs, maybe calling in an EMP if I get enough points. Why not? I mean, I know people are going to disagree with this, but I don't see too much of a problem with it. Getting kills and playing the objective helps you get kill streaks. Yes, they're keeping the same idea as Black Ops 2, where if you play the objective and, you play objectively and you also play, to help your team out, you'll get points to help you build up those kill streaks. Self-explanatory. Squad points can be used to unlock weapons, equipment, etc. instead of having to unlock weapons at like certain levels, you can unlock most weapons at any time. They said. So say I wanted to unlock a high level assault rifle or something like that, I could do it if I have enough points. Or if I wanted to unlock a an attachment for this weapon, I have enough points, I can buy it. I think that's good because Black Ops had that kind of style. Okay, yes, you still had to reach certain levels to unlock weapons, which I hope they have here, but you could buy them at any time. Like, you had to buy the weapons. You didn't just unlock them and there you go. You had to buy the weapons, buy the attachments, and stuff like that. I think that worked better in Black Ops in most cases, and I'm really hoping it works here in Call of Duty Ghosts. I already said this. 10 soldiers equals 10 levels of prestige. That I already talked about. But what about this? What if you wanted to play with your soldiers? Like, what if you wanted your squad to be AI? Like, actually go up against other squads. Well, they added a new mode called Squads. I'm going to talk about it right now. Squads basically means you could go player versus AI, or co-op. I'll explain this now, but first I need to explain this. Progress in squads count towards multiplayer. So if you play the squads mode, like against AI bots and stuff like that, that still counts towards your multiplayer progression. Even I think your squads level up even if you're not playing it stuff. Like say like I have my sniper class with me. I think that sniper class will still level up even though I'm not playing as him. So you don't have to play as your squads if you're playing the squad mode. Like you could switch them if you want to, but they will stay relatively, they will level up on their own. I don't know how to explain it. It's hard to explain. And the AI bots act more like players than ever before. They said they will drop shot, they will side strafe, they will, they will do all this stuff that players do. They will jump shot you. I don't know how true this is because we didn't get to see AI bots face against players or anything like that, so we'll have to see. All right, let's get into the squad. Let's get into the squad modes. So basically, in squads, you have 4 modes I saw. Squad versus squad, which is one player in his squad versus another player in his squad. So it's still like 6-on-6 going at each other. Only it's 1v1 players, and the rest are squad mates, which are controlled by AI. So it's basically who has the better squad. Do you have the better squad, or does the enemy have the better squad? Then you have Wargame, which is squad versus AI bots. It's your squad versus advanced AI bots. Kind of like combat training and stuff like that. So, not much to explain on that one. Then you have Safeguard, which is a 4-player co-op survival like in Modern Warfare 3. You just have to survive the rounds. You can use kill streaks and stuff like that. Well, not kill streaks, but you can pretty much use... it's pretty much like this Modern Warfare 3 survival, so I don't really need to talk about it. And then you have Squad Assault. 6 players versus an enemy squad. What that entails is that, say for a second, I wanted to like download my friend's squad and face them with some of my friends. You can do that. I'll download, I don't know, Headshot You Tight's squad, and I'll gather my friends to go up against my friend's squad. Like, we'll see, like, can we beat my friend's squad, or is the squad tougher than us? I think that's an interesting mode, but I don't know right now because they didn't show us too much of it. So we'll see. Let me see how much time I put in. 13 minutes. Wow. You know what? I'm going to be right back, everyone. Nothing like a fresh cup of water to help your voice out. Where was I? Oh yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts. Alright, let's get back into it. Leading, knee sliding, and reactive vaulting. So basically now they have a knee sliding mechanic where your character can be sprinting and then slide on his knees and go straight from running to crouch in a matter of seconds. This can also be used to get through cover and stuff like that, like, and other crap like that. They also have leaning, where your character will be able to lean over corners and stuff like that. He'll be able to lean around corners and be able to fire like leaning around the corner rather than just you having to like side strafe like that around the corner. So now you can just lean around the corner and take a shot. And they also have a new mantling system where, like, if you're sprinting, your character will, climb over materials and stuff like that without losing momentum and stuff like that. I think these are okay additions, but I don't know if these are going to be game changers. We have to see. Realistic audio system. Basically, what this means is they made the audio system sound a little bit more visceral. Basically meaning that, say like I was to fire a gun in here. If I was to fire a gun in here, there wouldn't be a lot of echo. Now say if I was to fire a gun in the middle of a factory with no sound in there, you would hear a loud echo and stuff like that. Same thing with like firing a gun outside and firing a gun inside of a shipping container. There will be sound differences. Also, one thing that they talked about was your teammates, and not just player teammates. Your teammates will call out the enemy. It's like one of them were being like, "The enemy's in the courtyard." Like they'll actually call them out, like be like, "Enemy's in the courtyard." Oh, enemy's going through the back door. Enemy's by, like they'll call out the landmark and tell you where the enemy is, which I think is a really, really good feature. I feel like this is going to be great for team-based gameplay. So really, I hope this is, going to be a good addition. All features will be on current gen and next gen consoles. Thank God. I was afraid that some of these features would only be on the next generation and the current generation would be boned. So that means like if you can't buy a next generation console right away, you can still stick with the current generation console and still get all the same features. That's perfect. That's great to hear. Esports support with Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't know anything about esports, so I really can't say anything there. You can track stats / change loadouts on Call of Duty Elite using a phone or a tablet. They're going to be having this new app called the Call of Duty Elite app, which allows you to access your Call of Duty Elite, and you'll be able to track your stats, track your friends' stats, track clan stats, or even change your loadout with a phone or a tablet. I don't know what to say about that because you've heard me rant about phones and tablets in the past. Clan support, create, join, or manage a clan using the Call of Duty Elite app. Same thing like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3. You can create your own clan and stuff like that. But they've got some new features for clans. But first off, they got one other thing they talked about. A touch-based emblem editor. So basically, if you have a tablet and a pen, you can basically create your emblems using, the tablet. Or you can probably connect something to the PS3 or PS4 so you can use a touch-based system so you can just draw your emblem or something like that. That sounds pretty good for creative people like myself. Well, I'm not very creative, but I digress. Clan XP for any multiplayer match played with your clan. So basically what they're saying is that you'll gain clan XP if you play matches with your clan. Which I don't know what to say about that because I don't own a clan, I'm with a clan. And I don't really play much Call of Duty with the clan. So I really can't say that, that's going to be a great feature or not. I think it might be a good feature, but that's just me saying I really don't know. I really don't. So please don't hold that against me. They also are going to have a clan v clan playlist. So for those people who want to go clan versus clan, prove that your clan is the best clan out there or something like that, there you go. You have a clan versus clan playlist. So now you can do clan versus clan battles in this playlist. So basically the clan I'm a part of, 4GC, can go up against the clan, I don't know, YOLO or something like that. YOLO clan or some crap like that. But you get what I mean. So basically clans can go against clans in a new clan playlist, which I think is a cool thing. Finally, the last two things. All this stuff, everything in Call of Duty Ghosts is cross-generation. Being able to join a clan is cross-generation. So say if I joined a clan for Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS3, I'm in the clan for PS4 as well. Not to mention, here's the best part. Everything you do on the current generation consoles for Call of Duty Ghosts, like say I made it to level 38 and I bought a PS4 and now I'm going to play on PS4 from now on. All my stats, all my unlocks will go to the PS4 version as well. That is something I'm happy about because I was worried that if I bought the PS3 version and played it on the PS4 version, I would have to start over. But luckily, they've made that known and they told us that that's not the case. So, thumbs up, Infinity Ward, thumbs up. And finally, the Season Pass, Hardened, and Prestige Edition has been announced. Go to GameStop or whatever website you go to check those out. So what do I think about the Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer reveal? I'm going to keep it short since my voice hurts. I'm interested. I am very interested in the game, and I really hope it does well. It has a lot of new features, a lot of new stuff to make it to make it fresh, and it definitely has some interesting functionality that I can't wait to see. I am highly interested in checking out Call of Duty Ghosts, and I cannot wait to see what Call of Duty Ghosts has to offer for me. So really, there's not much else for me to say. I'm sorry that, I did this video with my voice being as it is. I thought, I could record this, but I wanted to record my thoughts now while it was fresh, then record it later, and I forgot about most of this stuff. So, not much else for me to say. I think Call of Duty Ghosts might be a good game. I really hope I'm right this time because I was completely wrong about Black Ops 2. I really hope I'm right this time. I really hope Call of Duty Ghosts is the revolutionary Call of Duty that the series needs. I really hope it's... I just hope that, when Call of Duty Ghosts releases, I can come back on this video and I could say, Call of Duty Ghosts is good! Get me? I really hope I can do that one day. So not much else for me to say. I am Keen947, aka Wolfkeen, and this has been another edition of a Wolf's Word Special. Now, I bet you're wondering if I pre-ordered Call of Duty Ghosts, aren't you? Does that answer your question?